What is going on, guys? I try way too hard here. This video is going to be kind of... I don't really know what you would categorize this type of video as, but basically what I'm going to be doing is talking about my history in gaming, where or why I started my channel, where I want it to be, and like my influences on gaming and why I do what I do right now. And to be honest with you guys, I might leave stuff out because I just recorded the first 10 minutes of this commentary. Turns out the little part of the microphone that I plug into my computer to record my voice happened to be not plugged in. So it was just me watching my video for about 9 minutes and talking, but you guys not hearing me. So now I am redoing it, and the video that you guys are watching in front of you, as you guys can tell, is Battlefield Bad Company 2. And as you can also see by how long this video is, or that it is about 45 minutes long. I do pretty well. I think I get around 50 kills, maybe not 50, but high 40s, I know that for sure. But I'm pretty sure I got 50 kills. Not toot my own horn or whatever, but I'm just telling you guys. And I do change up my kit quite a lot. For the most part, or for the better half of the video, I will be using the Recon class. And I get some pretty dirty shots, I'm not gonna lie. Like one, oh my god, you guys will know. If I'm watching the video at that point, I will react to it. Like, I'll just set this up to you. So there's a guy running down the main road of it, and I got my sniper right. I see him running at an angle, at a 45-degree angle to me and to the bomb site. And I see him there, and I'm like, I wonder if I'm going to be able to kill him. And I'm telling you, he was a good 100 yards to, I want to say 200 yards away. And so there's some significant bullet droppage. And I was just like, you know what? This seems like a good place to shoot. Boom, headshot. And oh my god, in the in-game, oh my god, I went crazy. Like, I didn't record my voice because right now I'm recording for a montage, as I've said. A lot of the clips are from Battlefield Vietnam, to be honest. I think I've only got one clip that's from normal Bad Company 2, which I think is alright. I like Vietnam better, and I don't know, I think it looks better. But that's just my personal preference. But yes, first thing I want to do, I want to say that I have told you guys this, but it might have been on like a video that I didn't upload, and like I just had to scrap it because I either screwed up on the audio, the video screwed up, or one of the many reasons why I scrap a series, or not total series, but a video. But by the time this is uploaded, and when this is uploaded, I will have upgraded my internet. Because right now, I think I have about 20 megabits or whatever, 20 megs download and 1 upload, which is alright for whatever. You don't really need anything higher than that, but you don't really need that high to begin with. But for uploading videos, if you guys do upload, you guys will know that 1 gig, or not 1 gig, 1 gig a second would be insane. 1 meg a second is not that good, because the average video, or yeah, the last video I uploaded, which is an average size for me, or average length, it was the Minecraft Let's Play episode 3. It was about 9 minutes long, and I think it was about 700 megs or something like that. I here, let me check just to make sure. I don't know why I'm checking, but I've gotten in my head to do it. It is 703 megs, and so that took about an hour and a half to upload. I want to say like 85 minutes exactly, or I think that's the first number I saw on the upload page. And uploading a video, it pretty much negates any other type of internet usage you want to do. So if you want to watch a video on YouTube while you're uploading, if you don't know, you gotta let it sit there and buffer for quite a while. You can't just, like, I don't know, it's only like some videos I've noticed, like sometimes like I can load a video just fine, then other times like it just does not load. I don't know why, but hopefully with my new internet, I don't think I told you how fast it'll be, but going from 20 down and 1 up to 60 down and 5 up, so it'll be 5 times faster than what I upload now. So this video, it'll be uploaded in the same time as my videos now upload, which is pretty crazy when you think about it, because I usually have about 7 to 8 minute video, or 7 to 9 minute videos. Those take an hour to 2 hours in upload length or upload time. And this video, which is 45 minutes, will take the same amount of time if that is the internet actually works as advertised, because you know, it doesn't actually work as well as they say. But hey, any improvement is better. And so this video will not be uploaded until Friday, or I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but today, well, it's technically Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. I think it's technically Wednesday morning, because it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. So technically it is Wednesday right now as I'm recording this, and the video is not gonna, or I'm not getting a better upgrade until Friday. I don't know exactly what time of day Friday the internet guy is coming out to do it. So it'll, I want to say he's coming early in the morning, because Tuesday, so I'm gonna go ahead and say today, because it's still like today for me. But today we got new cable, because I'm pretty sure I explained the whole cable situation. But basically what happened was the cable guy came out at like, I want to say like 9 o'clock or something like that. And so I'm guessing that's probably when the internet guy will come. If not, then he'll definitely come before 5, because he'll probably get off work at like 5:30. So it'll probably be late for you people in like Australia or Europe or wherever. But if you guys live in the United States or North America, I'll just say that, because I'm gonna guess that there's people from Canada that watch my videos, because Canada's Canada. But anyways, so it should be up either Friday afternoon or overnight Friday, like, so Saturday morning. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about what I actually wanted to talk about in this commentary. And this is exactly why I picked, or am using this gameplay, which I just got an hour ago, which I just told you guys this, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, got this game, did well, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this video. I want to say I said this to you, but I also might have said this in the first time I tried recording this, but I'm just gonna get on with it. So I guess I'll start out with where I started, or when I started gaming, and what it was. pretty sure I told you guys this in a commentary a while ago, but again, one of the reasons why I'm doing this video is because if I have talked about any of this stuff, it was well in the future before, or since then I've gained about 100 subscribers, which I thank all you guys, and I do have inactive subs. I'll get about, let's see, I get, say, 20 to 30 views a video, which is 10% of my subscriber base, which is alright because every YouTuber, I don't know, that just does not sound right to me. But anyone that does YouTube, that's about like their thing, or not. I don't want to say that, but I did anyways. Whatever. I'm alright with it, as long as 10%, or as long as one person watches my videos, I'll be fine with that. So, where was I going with that? Oh man. Oh yeah, but yeah. So if you have been with me for quite some time now, and you've heard this, I'm sorry. But this is more of a video for my newer subscribers and just people that are interested in stuff in general. And let me have a sip really quick. I had to get a drink, and I'm lucky I got a drink too, because I was about to just plow through this commentary the first time, and then I realized that I was going to get thirsty, so I went and got a drink, and I was like, you know what, let me check this really quick. And turned out it's a good thing I checked it, because I was about to just keep on going. I probably would not have done this video if I did the whole 45 minutes, because I would not want to sit here for an hour and a half just talking about the same thing like twice. That would just be killer. Well, luckily that was only at like the 8-minute mark, so I'm good, and I think I said everything I did in the first one. And so let me try this again for I think the third or fourth time, where I got started in gaming and when. I want to say I was born in '94, so right now I'm 17. So let's see. Oh, I was born in Texas, and I lived there for 4 years, or about 3.5 to 4 years. Then I moved, and I don't remember anything from Texas. Then I moved to South Carolina, and I lived there for, I want to say, another 3.5 years. Because if you guys don't know this, my dad, he was in the Air Force, and so we moved every couple of years. But in South Carolina, I lived in Charleston. If you guys know that area, it's about 45 minutes from like the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean. So just to give you like a general thing about where in the United States it is. This, yeah, you guys probably know. But anyways, yeah, so I started remembering stuff from there, and the very first game I remember, it was, I want to say it was on the Sega Genesis. I want to say it's Sega Genesis, and the first two games I remember playing, one, of course, was Sonic. I don't know exactly which Sonic it was. I just remember it was Sonic, and I loved that game so much. Me and my brother, we would play that so much. Then also my dad, he had some crazy weird, I don't know exactly. It was like vampires, but the vampires were fighting like ghosts. I think I might just be making this up or something like that. I don't know. It might have been like a dream, but I want to say it was something like that. And those were the first two games that I remember playing. And then after that, we got rid of that just because, well, I don't know if when we got rid of that, but I only remember playing those two games, and that was it. I think my dad might have played it, or my brother did, because my brother, he is 4 years older than me, so now he was 21, so he remembers a lot more than me, so probably should have asked him. But to be honest, he doesn't really play that many video games. He used to. Like when he lived at home, he would, every now and then he would play Rainbow Six. Like actually, I think he only played it like twice. But mainly the games that he plays now, he has his own Xbox. He doesn't have Xbox Live. Pretty much the only game he plays is MLB 2K11, and he plays that non-stop. Like when he comes here for the summer, like that's all he does. He either plays MLB 2K11 or watches MLB Network on TV. And he's obsessed with baseball. Like I don't even know why he didn't even play baseball. I'm pretty sure I played more baseball than him. And I hate watching baseball. I find it so boring. But he's just in love with it. So I don't understand it. But I think I do pretty well in this little streak here, if I remember correctly. But anyways, so the next game I remember playing, it was on the computer actually. This is the first. I'm going to tell you this story. So it was in South Carolina, of course. Me and my brother, we had like this swing set thing with like a sandbox underneath like the main part of the swing set, or not like swing. It was like a playground thing where like it had like a base with like a slide and like a rock wall, and then like a rope ladder thing on 3 sides, and then on the 4th side it extended out to being swing set, which was pretty cool. And me and my brother, we were playing on it, and in the base part of it there was like a sandbox there. I was playing in the sandbox, and little did I know there was I want to say it was either I'm pretty sure it was a wasp. Yeah, I think it was a wasp nest that was in one of the upright corners of like in the corner between like where the 2 sides met. So I didn't see it, and so I went in, played with like the sand and stuff, because at the time I was like 4, if not 3, and so I was just playing with sand and stuff, and I got stung by a wasp, and that hurt. Like if you've never been stung by a wasp, they really hurt. And so that happened, and then I went inside, and I couldn't really do anything with my arm because it like tensed up and like swelled up, or I don't know if it swole or got swollen, but I just couldn't move it really well. Like the nerves got messed up, or not like messed up for life, but just for like the next hour or so they were messed up. But I was really bored, and I couldn't really play like stuff or with stuff. Sorry, I had a little gas from my soda. But yeah, I couldn't really play with stuff because I couldn't really move my arm. But luckily, my dad, he got Star Wars. Oh god, what is the game called? I have it on Steam. It just doesn't work. It is called Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2. My dad got that game, and I played it whenever I got stung by that wasp, and I got hooked on that game. That game was so much fun. Like, I would use cheats, but I mean, I was like 4. Of course I'm gonna use cheats. And so that was a lot of fun, and that game got me pretty much hooked on gaming. Like, I just loved like the aspect of controlling a guy that I could do anything with. Like, that was like if you have never played that game, you can either go light or the dark side, and so that was like the first like karmatic decision I had to make in my life, because like when you're a 4 you don't think about stuff, but that game made you think about things, and it made me think, like, do I want to be good, or do I want to have more fun and be evil for a little bit where it didn't matter? And so I don't know, it was just a blast. And then I don't know, I probably played some other little stupid games that didn't leave an impact on me. But then after I lived in South Carolina, we moved again to Oklahoma, which you never want to live in Oklahoma. It's just really boring. But we did, and I think either the first or second year we lived there, we got the Nintendo 64, which was a blast. I remember playing GoldenEye with my brother and his friends, and I remember playing Donkey Kong. I remember playing NASCAR, which NASCAR was actually a lot of fun to play when I was little. Like I don't know, like I would never win because I would just hold down the gas. But then, every now and then, I'd feel like having a little fun, and go around, reverse, coming dead last. But I would crash into the leader, make him screw up, damage his car, damage my car too, but I didn't care because I was going to come last anyways. And so that was just a lot of fun. That was like my first just mayhem game that, like, in a NASCAR game is not the game that you think that you're going to cause mayhem in. But I did, and had a lot of fun in that. What other games did we play? Oh, Banjo-Kazooie. We played so much of that. I think that was on N64. Pretty sure it was. And of course we had Super Smash Brothers. And then after that, about 2 years into living there, we got a PlayStation 2. I don't really know how many games we actually bought. I think we bought Midnight Club 2, which was a lot of fun. I really liked playing that game. Like, every now and then I would do like races and stuff, but for the most part, like, I would just let my imagination run. Like, and that was great. Like, I would make up my own story. Like, sometimes I would choose the taxi, and I would be like, alright, I'm gonna be a taxi guy, and so I would drive the speed limit, all that stuff, follow the rules. And I had fun doing it. And then other times I would just drive as fast as I could, like make up a story that I was like running away from, like I just robbed a bank or something like that. I don't know. I was like 5 or 6, had an imagination then, still do, just don't ever use it really. But that was a lot of fun. That was pretty much the first open world game I ever played. And again, it was a racing game, not one of those games that you really think of being a huge open world game, but I made it work, and I don't know, proud of myself for doing that, because I did what I did what I had at my disposal. That's what I wanted to say. But also, yeah, as I was saying, we didn't really buy that many games. Back then we would go to Blockbuster, and of course you would get 2 games to rent. 1 game would be for my brother, 1 game would be for me. And I remember we would have to fight on the way home from Blockbuster about who would get to play their new game first. My brother would usually win because the PlayStation was technically his, but every now and then I would get in there. And then whoever didn't get to play, we would go set a timer on like the microwave or whatever for, I want to say 30 minutes, and then we'd have to switch. And so we would do that every time we got a new game. I don't know why I was slapping on the steak. But another game, oh god, what other PS2 game can I actually remember? I think, let me look this up really quick. I want to say it was True Crime. True Crime PS2. Just gonna see Streets of LA. When did this game come out? I want to see. Yeah. This is the game that I was talking about. True Crime Streets of LA for the PS2 was the first like adult, not really adult, but you know, like not kiddie game, or it was the first pretty much super violent game that I played. It was my brother's. My parents hated my brother for having this game since I would be able to play it. But no matter what, I played it. I didn't really enjoy it. It was a little hard for me since I was like 6 or 7. But nevertheless, I played it, and that was my first taste, or real taste, of an open world game where you could pretty much do whatever you wanted. And all that good stuff. Not that great of a game, but hey, whatever. And that's pretty much one of the last PS2 games I actually remember playing. Then whenever we moved from Oklahoma, we moved to Alabama, which I only lived there for, I want to say, exactly 11 months. So we did not live in Alabama for that long. I was in 4th grade, so I think I was 8. I want to say I was 8 when I lived in Alabama. And so that would be, what, 2002? I think 2002. But that Christmas in Alabama, I got the original Xbox. Actually, no, before this I want to talk about probably one of my better friends that I've ever had. I had in Alabama. Or, actually, wait. No, this was still in Oklahoma when I played Halo 1. So I had such good friends in Oklahoma. Like, probably the best friends that I've ever had in my life so far lived right across the street from me in Oklahoma. And then some of my other better friends that I've ever had lived in the general vicinity. And he had the original Xbox, and he had Halo 1. So I would go over to his house, and we would just play the crap out of Halo 1. We would do the co-op, and this was the first time I ever got scared in the game. Was the Halo 1 campaign. Whenever you first encountered the Flood, whenever you hear the Marines, whatever voice communication device thing go off, and you hear them screaming and stuff, and the music on that level was just amazing at that time. That truly got me scared, and I liked it. I liked the way that the game made me feel, and so that got me hooked on Halo. I actually beat Halo with them. And then we moved away, and then for Christmas I got my own Xbox and Halo 1 and some other dumb game. But anyways, also for that Christmas we took a family vacation to Florida. We went to Universal Studios and Disneyland or Disney World or whatever one's in Florida. And pretty sure I've said this to you guys, but back then we had a Suburban, which is just a big car truck hybrid thing. Not like a hybrid car, but a mix between a truck and a car. And in between the passenger and driver's seat there was the column, and they had this accessory that you could take that out and put in a TV there. And so me and my brother, we put in the Xbox and we connected that to the TV that was a 10-inch TV. But we just played that in Madden, I think 2002 or 2003. We played that in Slugfest. Oh, Slugfest. That was a great game. So we would play those games on our way to Orlando, and I would destroy my brother in those games. I don't know. I'm better at the unrealistic games than he is. Or not really. Just he's better at the MLB 2K11 than I am. That's pretty much the only game he can beat me in. Just because he doesn't really play any other games. But I made him rage quit in the car. We were playing Slugfest. I think I was beating him by a good 20 points. And he just threw the controller at the back of my dad's seat while he was driving, and he flipped out, and I kind of laughed. I'm not gonna lie. I laughed a little bit, but I try not to make it audible, but it sort of was. And I don't know. That's when I first realized that people raged at video games. But then after that, of course, played Driver 3. Driver 3 was a really fun game for me. That was another game that I let my imagination soar because I wouldn't do the missions on that game. I would just do free play on Miami because I used to want to live in Miami so bad. And that game you could play in Miami. And so I imagined that as myself and had a great time with it. And then after Alabama, we moved to Virginia. And yeah, I think in Virginia we still had the original Xbox. And in Virginia, that was where my third best, like, the top 3 best friends, like, in Virginia, my 3 number best friend or whatever, you guys know, my ranked number 3 best friend, they lived there. And Halo 2 came out after it was delayed and all that stuff, and we would do the co-op campaign. With that, we would, I don't know, we would just play games, but pretty much in Virginia I was outside for most of the time. I didn't really play much on the original Xbox other than Halo and Halo 2. And then after that, for a short-lived gaming career in Virginia, we moved to New Jersey, I think. Yeah. And year 2 of New Jersey, I got the Xbox 360. And I think Call of Duty 2 or 3 or yeah, I think Call of Duty 2, but I didn't play online. I just played single player. I played Call of Duty Big Red 1. Pretty much all the games in my closet right now. But I didn't get Xbox Live for quite some time. Actually, no, I think year 1 I got Xbox 360, and then year 2 I got Xbox Live. That was when, let's see what was going on. Trying to, like, think of what was happening. But, yeah, so my brother, he actually got Rainbow Six Vegas, the first one, and I got the wireless adapter and stuff because I thought it would be fun to do. I don't really know why I wanted to. I think I wanted to so that I could play with my friends from not New Jersey, from Virginia, because we would talk on, I think Facebook, or no, I think we'd talk on MySpace, because this was back when MySpace was big. So we talked on MySpace about getting Xbox Live, and so we both did, and I would play with them even though we didn't have the same games. Well, that'll come later. But the first game I played online was Rainbow Six Vegas 1. Had a blast with that. Calypso Casino, best map in my opinion. Mini game. But other than that, yeah, that happened. And then I think a little while later, Rainbow Six Vegas 2 came out. Because when we got Rainbow Six Vegas 1, it was pretty old. That was the shot. That was the shot right there. Oh man, like, go back and watch that. Oh man. But anyways, yeah, we got the first Rainbow Six Vegas pretty late, and so I think I got Rainbow Six Vegas 2 around Easter of the second year I lived there. Or wait, no, I completely skipped Call of Duty 4. I got Call of Duty 4 for Christmas the second, or the last year I lived in New Jersey. And yeah, I fell in love with that game. That game truly got me hooked on online games. Just the smoothness, the fluidity. That's the game that I played with my friends in Virginia with, or whatever. So that game really got me happy and excited, or not happy and excited, but whatever. And wow, I'm not gonna have enough time. I'm gonna have to speed things up. So yeah, I got Rainbow Six Vegas 2 after that during Easter. Didn't really like it as much, but you know, still fun. And then after New Jersey, I moved to Illinois. Illinois is where, or the first year of Illinois, I played a lot of Saints Row. I don't know, or my brother got Saints Row, and I played it, and I really liked that game. And ooh, man. Anyways, I was just thinking about stuff that I don't really want to bring up now. I might bring it up later, but don't really feel like talking about that now. But yeah. Then after Saints Row 2, or maybe before Saints Row 2, is when World at War came out. Not that fun. Like I don't even think I didn't pre-order that game. Like I just went out day of and I was like, you know what, my other friends are playing it, so I might as well go get it. And so I got it. Played for, I think I'm only like first or second prestige on that game. I did not play that game much at all. But first Christmas is when I got Fallout 3, which I played for, I want to say 80 hours, at least 80 hours, which that's the most I've ever played any game. Or no, not any game, but like any single player game. That's the most I've ever played. And also that year is, or that Christmas is when I got my iPod Touch, and because of the iPod Touch is why I'm doing this video right here. I didn't really do much on my iPod like during Christmas break, but then the night before I went back to school, so it was a school night, and you know what, I wasn't tired because it was it's been 3 weeks since I've been having to wake up early and stuff like that, and so I just watched videos on my iPod, and I actually did not go to sleep at all that night. I just watched tons of videos. I watched a bunch of Hutch, I watched CNanners, all those guys that were big back in 2008. No, not 2008, 2010. No, 2009. Yeah, Christmas of 2009, so early, or no, I think it was January 3rd, 2010. Let's just say that. But yeah, so I watched those videos and got me really excited, and I think that night, or the next night, is when I looked up how to record stuff and how to make YouTube videos, and so I completely skipped Modern Warfare 2 coming out. Wow. No, I think the second year of living there is when I got my iPod Touch. Yeah. First year, I just got Fallout 3, and then second year I got iPod Touch. So yeah, completely meshed 2 years together. So yeah, that's when Modern Warfare 2 was out and all that good stuff. And wait, no, I don't know, it's all meshing together. I think, yeah, Modern Warfare 2 was out before I got my iPod, because yeah. Anyways, yeah, sorry about that. But anyways, yeah, so looked up how to record stuff, and I did it. And then the next week I went out and got a Dazzle, and I recorded just stupid stuff. I actually took down a lot of those videos because I don't even know what they were really. And look at that guy right in front of me. But yeah, a lot of them were just really weird things. Actually, the first video the very first video that I uploaded actually didn't work at all because I had copyright music, and so the audio was taken off. So quickly took down that video. That was actually the reason why I started doing videos, I completely forgot about this, was because I used to knife only. Like, my, one of my gamer tags was only using, or, no, it was knife prone, like, prone on the ground, but, like, also, like, I'm prone to do knifing. I don't know. It was pretty interesting in my mind. But I had, like, this pretty decent gameplay of knife only, and I put up some music on it, but I didn't know about all that copyright stuff, and so I was pissed. And then I started doing commentaries that were terrible, and montages and all that stuff. Had to take down my first montage because of copyright music, and don't want to have to deal with all that stuff. It's annoying. So, yes, oh yeah, I completely skipped on why I started making videos, or, I don't know, I kind of did, but I just kind of wanted to show people what I was doing and how I had fun in the game, and all that good stuff. And I rushed myself too much, like I still have 4 minutes to go, but holy cow, my throat is dry. But who the heck is that? Anyways, so after Modern Warfare 2 came out, Battlefield came out in March, I think, of 2010. That sounds about right. And I played that, or I played it for about a couple months. Sold it because only one other friend in air quotes had it. No one really liked him, but he would just hang out with us for no reason. But he was the only person on my friends list that actually had this game, and so, you know what, I played with him. Why not? Got no one else, and I had fun with it. But then he sold it, and I was like, you know what, I got no one else to play with, so I just sold it, which I do regret, but it's whatever. Then I got Borderlands, which I had a lot of fun in. Yeah. And for the most part, or for the most early times, I would just play, or I would just record Modern Warfare 2, and then I finally got sorry, I'm zoning out here because I'm getting a little tired. But anyways, yeah, just after Modern Warfare 2 came out is when I actually started to branch out on different types of games, because I started watching more videos and I would see different types of games. And when I started, or I don't know, but the reason why I don't know where I'm going with this anymore. Oh man, I just got really tired. So now I just like lost all my energy I had. I don't even know what happened. Like, I was talking about something. I think I'm going crazy. Like, I'm loopy right now. I don't know what's what. I'm spinning in my chair right now. Not really. Ooh. You know what? For you guys that are watching right here, I'm going to tell you a little story. Last time I went to Illinois was a couple weeks ago, and I did a little hallucinogenic. And I saw my friends in an old western movie. Like, in my brain, like, my friend, he was in like a bell tower up top with a sniper rifle, and my friends were down in the saloon with a hostage. And there was another guy upstairs with my friend in the bell tower, but he was a little short guy. And they tried to do the hostage takeover, and then they shot each other and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a little treat for you guys on what I did in Illinois. I did more of that kind of stuff in Illinois. Haven't done that as much here, but the gameplay is over. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys will actually watch this video. If you did watch this whole video, well, let me know what I just said in that last story. But the gameplay is over now, so I will let you guys go and enjoy your day or night or whatever it is you're watching, or when you're watching this. So yeah, see you guys next time.